Yeah, buddy. Welcome back to Hellcat America. We're gonna do a little something different today. Today it's a little bit more light. I know in our first video we didn't have as much lighting. I apologize for that. We're gonna do better. We did purchase some new camera equipment. We were testing it out, and we figured to showcase it on our first video. We're very excited. However, this is our third video, so we'll go ahead and explain the differences between the Charger and the Challenger's engine bay today. And as we continue to grow, we'll showcase the car a little bit more, and eventually we'll take this thing to the track and we'll compare the differences between the Challenger and the Charger. But first I gotta break this thing in. It only has 98 miles. So with that being said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you already know us, because you've been with us from the beginning of the ride, make sure you like. And if you do like this video, go ahead and press that little like button right now. You know you do. You know you want to. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the biggest thing as far as the differences between the Challenger and the Charger Hellcat is the engine bay. I noticed that everything is kind of squished up in here a lot better than it is in the Challenger. For whatever reason, they did a lot better putting all of the equipment around here. It's a lot more tight. I like it like that because it's actually, everything has a place and a purpose. And I appreciate what Dodge did when they put this supercharged V8 Hemi engine inside of the Charger. Now, one thing that I wish Dodge would have actually done different in the last year model run, even though that they know this for many, many years, is change out this little lock or this latch, and just not paint it. You don't necessarily need to paint this latch, because this is what happens, Dodge. You spend $100,000 on a vehicle for some cheap ass latch. I mean, the latch works, but you know, the paint gets all scratched up and it makes the whole car look tacky when you're opening up your engine bay. So if you're gonna do anything on the Banshee, update this latch and just make it all metal. Don't paint it. It'll be better, promise you. That's our feedback, by the way. Now, getting back to the engine and the differences between the Challenger and the Charger, there's no real difference between the Challenger and the Charger engine as far as stock when we got it. The only difference that we noticed is the badging. That's about it. I mean, it does have the same SRT badging, but the jailbreak symbols inside the car is about the only difference, and then the fact that it's the last call. That's basically it. Everything else is exactly the same thing. They just hyped us up for the last call. You know, we decided to get the Charger because we have always wanted a Charger, and I've always wanted red versus blue. So now we got that. We've reached the American dream, and we're going to bring that American dream into Hellcat America in our future videos. So if you haven't done so, make sure you like, you subscribe, because it helps support our channel so we can actually grow and showcase the car a little bit better every single time. Now, one of the other things that I do want to point out that's different from this car is where they stack the air intake. The air intake is actually a lot different than the Challenger's air intake. I believe in the Challenger they have it open, and in here they actually have it closed. I do appreciate it that it's closed, but you know, we don't update it to a Corsa intake in the future, so stay tuned for that one. The big thing that I also want to point out that is different is where they actually put all the electrical is up in the front. They have all of the circuits and everything up in the front. I'm still looking for the battery though. I guess I'm gonna showcase that in a future video. I'm pretty sure that the battery's in the back somewhere, or it might be in the front. Who knows? If anybody knows, go ahead and put that in the comments so I can go and check that out. But this car is still new to us. We haven't really had a Charger for quite a bit of time, so as we kind of get used to it and break this car in, we'll showcase it on each video. One last thing I want to say about this car before we go is that even though it's highly a stolen car, or high theft car, you would say, and the insurance is insane, if you have the ability to get this car and you have the ability to enjoy it, go ahead and do it. You got one opportunity, you got one life to live, and honestly, what's the fun if you can't take this thing and take it to the track, burn out the damn tires, race this thing and just have fun. I mean, you already have to go to an 8, 9 to 5 job every single day, or even overnight or whatever. You know, buy something that you enjoy and love. That's my advice. Now, I don't say get yourself in craziness, but what I'm saying is, you know, if you have the ability to, do it. There's nothing wrong with it. Until then, we'll see you on the next video.